be interrupted during the proceedings. Okay? And then once your case is finished being heard, you will probably get called back to the back. Just keep in mind that court is still going on up here. All right.
Your Honor, I think we're going to start with Mr. Michael Jenkins.
I was going to ask you, who do I have before me today? All right. Mrs. Michael Dwayne Jenkins Jr.
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Michael Dwayne Jenkins Jr. This is tickets number SP 1175231, SP 1250891, SP 1250892, SP 1250893, SX 36154641, SX 36154642, I apologize, and SX 36154663. These matters are before this court today for the Street Outreach Court, Detroit. Appearances for the record, please, starting with City of Detroit and then with counsel and client.
Good afternoon, everyone. Tamika Horn on behalf of the City of Detroit, P70303.
Good afternoon, Charles Hobbs, P79715, on behalf of the defense, Mr. Michael Jenkins.
Michael Jenkins Jr.
This is the date and time set for a review of this particular motion to close out these matters and dismiss them. Counsel, how do you want to proceed at this time?
Yes, Your Honor, I'd like to present testimony of my client and what he's been doing, and then bring the motion to the court.
All right.
Right. I think we need to swear in Mr. Jenkins.
Mr. Jenkins, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. You may put your hand down.
I'm sorry,
You want the
Gary's
worker
here?
as well?
Mr. Shelton.
oh, Mr. Shelton? Where?
Oh,
Oh, here, you want to come up here? That's all right.
Please join us, Mr. Shelton.
I'm sorry, this is.
Y'all have to excuse me.
It's okay.
It's my PTO day, but I couldn't miss this.
And we have another person joining us for the record. Briefly, can you state your name for the record?
Gary Shelton?
And Mr. Shelton, can you raise your right hand?
Yes,
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
yes.
You can sit down. Thank you.
All right, so I'd like to start with Mr. Shelton first. Mr. Shelton, is it true that my client first sought service, or when he sought services from your organization, that he was homeless or risk of homelessness?
Yes, sir.
And did you help him create an action plan to address the root causes of that homelessness?
Yes, sir.
And it looks like he was asked to create a vision statement, sign up for benefits, including Medicaid and SNAP, stabilize his current housing situation, obtain job placement services, apply for job training, and register to vote. Is that correct?
Yes,
And to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief, has he substantially completed that action plan?
yes, sir.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add about Mr. Jenkins?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Jenkins, we just heard testimony from Mr. Shelton about the things that the hard work that you've been doing. Are those things that Mr. Shelton said about you true?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And it looks like your vision statement, I like is that it says being a better father. You have kids?
Yes, 4.
4, okay. Okay. And it is also, it looks like Mr. Jenkins, you currently have a job as a high-low driver at Flexingate.
Yes, sir.
And you made a rental agreement with your parents.
Yes, sir.
And you've also confirmed your public benefits and healthcare coverage as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. And if the relief is granted today, what are you looking forward to most?
Trying to be a work for the post office.
Okay. Yeah. More stable?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. I have nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel for the city, do you have any questions for this young man?
No, just some remarks. Congratulations on completing the program. As a citizen of Detroit, we're very proud. In addition to that, great job getting the new job. That sounds like a really good job. And the people have no objection to the relief that the defendant and counsel are seeking.
This is Same gentleman that came in, we were talking about it at the job to say that.
That's fantastic. Okay. I do want to ask a question. How has this program affected your life?
It pretty much made me slow down a little bit and take a step and look at myself, what I'm going through. You know, I recently got stabbed by my ex-girlfriend. I had to get 30-something stitches and whatnot. That's why I was homeless, because I was living with her. So it's bittersweet. So I got stabbed, but it's pretty much kind of like made my life go on the right path. So this program helped me, it helped me start the right path. So yeah, because without getting my license, I probably wouldn't even worry about a job. This thing, like a ball rolling. You know, so I appreciate you guys.
All right. Well, seeing no objections from council for the city and hearing all of these wonderful things about you today, sir, it is with great pleasure that I do grant this motion of relief, dismissing these charges. I'm going to vacate any default judgments at this time. I'm going to waiver on all the court costs and fees. There's a portion of the local waiver that I can do for your clearance fees of $15. The other remaining portion is still going to remain intact. That's through the Secretary of State's office. I'm going to dismiss any unadjudicated cases at this time. I'm going to close it with improvement, okay? And that's a good thing. That means that you successfully completed everything that you were supposed to, sir. And enter any parking settlements. Are there any parking settlements in this?
There are not, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. And I'm going to do a submission of update for abstracts to the Secretary of State. That means when you take care of everything, it's automatically going to be sent over to the Secretary of State so that you can make sure you keep that license or apply for that license, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, congratulations, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna give this order. I'm now signing the order. That's for you. Yes. That's his copy. I have another copy. Okay. Yes, I was thinking. Who do we have next?
Is Mr. Merriweather here? Oh, he had a, okay. Lillian, oh, I'm sorry, she's not here. Courtney Walker?
Courtney Walker, please.
Still there.
Hello, Ms. Walker. Now calling the matters of the people versus Courtney Walker. These are tickets number SP 1094016, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1098981, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket number SP 1117199, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket number SP 1118632. Ticket number SP 1118643, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket number SP 1118641. Ticket number SP 1118921, and count 2 as well. SP 1143350, counts 1, 2, and 3. And ticket number SP 114335511. This is the date and time set for a motion hearing. Appearances for the record, starting with the city attorney, please,
Tamika Horn on behalf of the people.
and counsel.
Yes, Charles Hobbs, P79715 on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Walker.
Courtney Walker. And we also have a worker here. Please state your name for the record.
Gary Shelton.
Yes, Your Honor, in support of the motion, I would like to take testimony of both my client as well as Mr. Shelton.
All right, I'm going to swear each one of you in individually, please. Ms. Walker, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. All right, you can put your hand down. And Mr. Shelton, that's it. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Who are we going to hear from first, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, I'd like to start with Mr. Shelton.
Mr. Shelton?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Shelton, is it true that my client sought services from your organization?
Yes.
And at that time that she sought those services, was she homeless or at risk of homelessness?
Yes.
And did you create an action plan to help her address the root causes of that homelessness?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And is it true that part of that action plan was to create a vision statement, sign up for benefits, including Medicaid and SNAP, search for affordable housing, and talk to a counselor at a college or trade school, and register to vote?
Yes.
And to the best of your information, knowledge, and belief, that she substantially completed that action plan?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'd like to turn my attention to Ms. Walker now. Ms. Walker, we heard testimony from Mr. Shelton about the things that you've been doing. Are those things that he stated about you true?
Yes.
And it looks like your vision statement is to be a college student on the path towards graduation.
Yes.
Yeah, great. What do you want to go to college for?
Medical or something in the morning.
Okay, good. And it looks like you found a new apartment. You got a new lease.
House.
Or house. Okay, great. You applied for your public benefits, and
Yes.
then you've also applied for your FAFSA and spoken with a college counselor. Yeah, how did that go?
They were pretty good. I couldn't make it down there to actually take my test because I have a 2-month-old daughter, and you know, it's kind of like I didn't have a babysitter for her, so I wasn't able to make it to go back down there. Without having to worry about driving my license. But I just actually learned how to drive. I taught myself 2 years ago, so all these tickets are from after last year.
Okay. All right. I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything from the city attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Thank you for sharing all that with us. I have no objection to the relief that you're seeking. I think it's great that you're on college bound, you know. And you said your daughter's 2 months old?
I have a 2-month-old daughter, a 5-year-old daughter, and a 4-year-old daughter.
And I have a daughter, and I've been calling it school since she's been born, so keep it up.
All right. How has this program impacted you, Ms.
It helped me with a lot of ways. It helped me get everything that I needed to get situated, you know.
Dismiss all of those matters you heard on the record today, vacate any default judgments, waiver of the court costs and any warrant fees. I'm going to waive a portion of reinstatement fees that you may have to pay through the Secretary of State's office. That's the $15 on those, each individual case. I'm going to dismiss any unadjudicated cases, close this with improvement. I'm going to also enter, is there entry of any parking settlement that you're aware of?
There's not this time. Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. And we're going to submit this after you take care of all of those things to the Secretary of State. Like I said, there is still a portion of a Secretary of State that you may be required to pay.
Okay.
But other than that, all the remaining costs and fines will be waived at this time. Okay, congratulations.
Thank
Keep up
you.
the excellent work.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna let you know when I get back down there. Thank you.
See you later. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna do it in the black pants. I found my Amazon first.
I'm not gonna take it, I promise.
Vice Chairman.
How would you like that?
What about, okay, George Merriweather? And he's gonna be joined by Valjean Hill.
Okay.
Hi.
How
I'm
you
sorry,
doing?
Your Honor.
It's okay.
Turn
I was
around
gonna
like
say,
the detours in the freeway.
sometimes life gets a little twisted, but that's why we have grace and compassion, right?
Yeah, he has to get to work. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, we're gonna go. Now calling the matter of the people versus George Merriweather. These are cases number SP 1244003, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1244011, one count. SP 817613, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 831655, count 1. SP 9498171, SP 9694641, SP 9694651, SP 9694653, ticket number 10400739, ticket 162136171, ticket 162136172, ticket 162136181, and ticket 162136182. These matters are here today for a motion from Street Out Court, Detroit. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel from the city.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tamika Horn on behalf of the city.
And Charles Hobbs on behalf of Mr. Merriweather. Mr. Merriweather, would you please state your name for the record?
George Merriweather. Valjean Hill from St. Leo's Soup Kitchen.
Thank you so much.
This is the day and time, Your Honor, set to, scheduled to hear, my client's application for the Street Outreach Court Detroit. And in support of that application, I present testimony of both my client as well as Mr. Hill.
All right. Sir, will you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, Mr. Merriweather?
Yes, I do.
And sir, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to start with you, Mr. Hill. Is it true that my client sought services from your organization?
Yes, it is.
And at that time that he sought those services, was he homeless or at risk of homelessness?
Yes, he was.
And was an action plan created to address the root causes of that homelessness?
Yes, we did.
And it looks like that action plan included stabilizing his current housing situation, maintaining his current employment, seeking advice regarding a housing issue, a legal housing issue, and then link friends to resources.
Yes.
And to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief, has he substantially completed it?
Yes, he has.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about Mr. Merriweather?
Well, the problem was he was in a dispute from property probate court, and so he settled that by paying all the taxes on the property, and so there's no more dispute.
All right. So I'd like to turn to you now, Mr. Merriweather. Are those things that Mr. Hill stated about you true?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like you've been doing a lot of hard work. It looks like you had some property tax issues, and you're able to connect with United Community Housing Coalition,
Mm-hmm.
and they were able to help you fix that problem. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, good. And it's like you also have been able to maintain your employment where you're working,
Detroit manufacturing system.
and then you actually got to get there now too, don't you?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. And just one more note, it looks like you and your significant other came through this program together.
Yes.
Has that been able to help you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're on the record now. If you'd like to thank her for her support, this would be the time.
Good.
That your significant other.
Miss Lauren, can you- Miss Lauren, it's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. What are you looking forward to most to be able to get the relief today?
Of being able to get my tickets paid off, so I can get my license, I can get back and forth to work on that. And my son can take me, catch the bus.
Something open up. Good. Good. All right. I have nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Counsel for the city, Ms. Warren?
Yes, no objection to the relief that is requested. Very proud of you in completing the program, and as a resident in the city of Detroit, citizen, we're very proud of you. And I'm really happy that you were able to resolve your housing issues that caused a lot of stress. So good job.
Thank you.
My only question is, what did you benefit from this program? How does it help you improve your life?
Well, it helped me to stay focused on taking care of my business. What I need to do. A lot of times you get distracted by so much stuff that's going on, and you think so it helped me to stay focused. Oh, you gotta take care of this, take care of it. Let me stay focused.
All right, that's fantastic. Well, it sounds like everyone is supporting you in this matter, so it is with great pleasure that the court feels like you have completed everything. I'm going to grant the defendant's motion for relief from this, vacate any default judgments at this time. There's going to be a waiver of your court costs and warrant fees, if any. Waiver of the local portion of your driver's reinstatement clearance fees. You are going to have to pay part of that to the Secretary of State's office through the court, though, okay? Dismiss any unadjudicated cases. Close this with an improvement because you completed all the tasks and we are very excited for you. And I'm going to submit, as soon as you pay those things, it will automatically submit your abstracts to the Secretary of State's office so that you can get that license, so that you can go back and forth to your job on your own, okay? So with that said, congratulations, sir. We're very proud of you.
I'll stay here and we'll do this stuff. Million markets.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Lillian Lard. This is ticket number SP 122712661, ticket SP 9987011, ticket SP 9987831, and ticket number 184744031, 184744041. Appearances for the record, starting with City Attorney, please,
Tamika Horn, appearing on behalf of the city.
and counsel.
Yes, and Charles Hobbs on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Lar. Ms. Lar, would you please state your name for the record?
Lillian Lard,
And we also have worker.
Valjean Hill from St. Louis City.
Yes, Your Honor, today is the day and time set to scheduled to hear my client's application for relief in Street Outreach Court, Detroit. In support of that application, I'd like to present testimony of both my client as well as her case group here, Mr. Valjean.
If you both could raise your hands, please, your right hand. Ms. Lard, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, and Mr. Hill,
I do.
thank you so much. You can put your hand down.
Thank you, Your Honor. If I start with you, Mr. Hill. Is it true that my client sought services from your organization?
Yes, he did in November 2019.
Okay, and at that time, was she homeless or at high risk of homelessness?
Yes, he was involved with the property settlement.
Great. And did you address did you create an action plan to address the root causes of that homelessness?
Yes, we did.
Okay, and to the best of your information, knowledge, and belief, has Ms. Lard substantially completed that action plan?
Yes, he did.
Is there anything else that you'd like to mention to the court about Ms. Lard?
Well, that he has got the help in all ways he could action plan on time.
Good, good. All right, Ms. Lard, we've heard testimony from Mr. Hill about the hard work that you've been doing. Are those things that he stated about you true?
Very.
Okay.
Good.
Good. And yes, it looks like you and Mr. Merriweather did go through this together.
Yes, we did.
And you guys were able to solidify the housing situation, and also an agreement between you and Mr. Merriweather, correct?
Yeah.
And you've also provided, you're currently maintaining your SSDI, and also you have
And even at the age of 67, I'm trying to go back and get my degree. I attended Syracuse University, and it's been a long time. I didn't finish. I was going into social work, but now it's time. I mean, with everything going on, I need something.
how many credits do you need to finish?
I don't know exactly. I'm waiting for my transcript to come back.
Okay. So you've taken those steps already then?
Yes.
Good, glad to hear that. Anything further, Your Honor?
City?
Yes, thank you, Judge. Congratulations, you're doing a great job. On behalf of you, welcome. And on behalf of the city, I have no objection to your request for relief to dismiss these cases and resolve these matters. And I'm really proud of you for going back to school. Syracuse is no joke,
So
so.
it was. I was joking.
No, you had stuff to do. Hey, been there, okay? But, good job and congratulations.
Thank you.
And the question I've been asking everyone is, how have you benefited from this program?
It just gave me a more positive attitude. You know, you get go so long and drag it out, and it just gave me the spirit to go ahead on and do something to be an example for those behind me. You know, it was a good school. I went in the front, went out the back, but I absolutely have more credit toward my degree than I do anything else.
Let me share a story with you briefly, so you can be even more encouraged. So my mom, she was going to Wayne State University, and she stopped short from getting her degree as well. Had me and my siblings. She was 99 credits into the program. And in the age of, and I can't remember exactly how old she was, but she was in her 60s. My mom went back to Wayne State University and she got her degree. And all of her kids were there to celebrate and honor my mom for doing that. So I'm letting you know it's not too late. It's not a dream that you can't achieve. And my mom is a living witness to that because she is now a graduate of Wayne State University. After all these years. With that, it is my great pleasure to grant this defendant's motion for relief from Street Court Outreach Detroit. At this time, the court is going to vacate any default judgments. I'm also going to waive court costs and warrant fines and fees. I'm going to waive the local portion of the driver's license reinstatement clearance fee. I'm going to dismiss any unadjudicated cases. I'm going to close with improvement all of these adjudicated cases or these cases that are in here. And I'm going to, after you make those final payments, submission of the updated abstracts to the Secretary of State so you can get that license back. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, thank you.
Next we have Rena Thompson.
Ms. Thompson? Rena Thompson?
We got Rita.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about that.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. No stress, no worries.
Let's go with Tia.
Katia? Ms. Red, have a seat. Now calling the matters of People versus Katia Red. This is case number SP 10385252, SP 11029731, SP 11032001, SP 84353551, SP 84353661, SP 9747921, SP 11032001, SP 84353551, SP 84353661, SP 9747921, and ticket number 184215931. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel for the city, please.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city of Detroit.
Charles House on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Red.
Katia Red.
Gary Shelton.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the day and time set to hear my client's application for relief from Street Outreach Court, Detroit. And I'd like to present testimony of both my client as well as Mr. Shelton from DESC.
If you both could raise your right hands for me, please. Ms. Red, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. And Mr. Shelton, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You can put your hands down.
All right, I'd like to start with you, Mr. Shelton. Is it true that my client has sought services from your organization?
Yes,
And at the time that she sought those services, was she homeless or at high risk of homelessness?
yes,
And is it true that there was an action plan created to address the root causes of that homelessness?
yes,
And it looks like part of that action plan was to create a vision statement, sign up for benefits, including Medicaid and SNAP, apply for a housing voucher, obtain job placement services and job training, and register to vote.
yes,
And to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief, has she substantially completed that action plan?
yes.
All right. And Ms. Red, we just heard testimony from Mr. Shelton about the hard work that you've been doing. Are those things that he stated about you true?
Yes.
And it looks like here that your vision statement is that you wanted to start a CNA program.
Yes.
And are you already in the field?
No, I'm recently more out starting working for Detroit at work,
Uh-huh.
so now I'm doing my online training.
Okay. And then you're going to start, and you want to become a traveling CNA.
Yes.
Yeah. And you want to, why do you want to be a traveling CNA?
Wow.
Mhm.
I recently worked for DMC Hospital doing housekeeping. So me doing housekeeping made me wanted to take it a step further. And I think CNA will be not too much, but just enough for me.
Okay, good. And it's like you've also received your Section 8 voucher, and you've obtained your Medicaid food assistance as well. And then you've also updated your voter registration.
Yes.
Yeah. And what are you looking forward to most if the court grants your relief today?
Right now, I'm starting with the Detroit at Work call center, but I want to better myself with another job.
So, so this will help you get that other job.
Yes.
Yeah, good. I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. City Attorney, Ms. Horn?
Yes, thank you, Judge. Very good.
It was actually like a wake up call for me. Like, get up and get your stuff together. Because I have 3 children and I want to set a better example for them. I'm tired of driving and they're like, Ma, they go to police. Like,
As your counsel, I suggest that you remain silent about that issue.
Don't worry. Okay. In all seriousness, though, I think it's excellent that you want to set a better example for your children, okay? Absolutely. Remember, we're licensed drivers, so you're gonna get that dream quicker than you believe, okay?
Yes.
Because it's with great pleasure that I am going to grant the defendant's motion for relief through the Street Outreach Court, Detroit. I am going to vacate any default judgments. I'm going to waive your court costs and warrant fees if there are any. I am going to waive the local portion, which is $15 of the driver's license clearance fees. I'm going to dismiss any unadjudicated cases. I'm going to close this with improvement, the finishing in such a strong way, and then I'm going to submit the updated abstracts to the Secretary of State's office as soon as you finish making any payments that may be required, okay?
okay.
I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see the awesome example you're gonna give, even more for your children than you already are. You're an example already. Remember, in a good example, you're just bettering yourself at this point, okay? So congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So we have Marlisha Roby.
Marla Sharobi? Marlisha, is that right?
Yes.
I wanna make sure I say it right. I can mess up some people's names, let me tell you. Now call it the matter of people versus Marlisha Roby. This is ticket number SP 1142-377, counts 1, 2, and 3. Also calling case number SX 34732891, Z ticket 288497774, and case number 183960021. This is the date and time set for a motion hearing. Appearances for the record, starting with city attorney.
Good afternoon, Tamika Horn on behalf of the city of Detroit.
Charles Hobbs on behalf of Ms. Roby.
Good afternoon, I'm Marlena Roby.
I'm Gary Shelton.
And, Your Honor, in support of my client's motion, I'd like to present testimony of both her as well as her caseworker, Mr. Shelton.
Did you both please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, Ms. Roby?
Yes.
What about you, Mr. Shelton?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hands down.
I'd like to start with you, Mr. Shelton. Is it true that my client has sought services from your organization?
Yes.
And at the time of seeking those services, was she homeless or at high risk of homelessness?
Yes.
And was an action plan created to address the root causes of that homelessness?
Yes.
And it appears that she was to create a vision statement, sign up for benefits, including Medicaid and SNAP, apply for rent and mortgages and utility assistance, apply for a housing voucher, obtain job placement services and job training, and then register to vote as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
And to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief that she substantially completed that action plan.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Ms. Roby, we just heard testimony from Mr. Shelton about the hard work that you've been doing. Are those things that he stated about you true?
Yes.
Okay. And it looks like from your vision statement that you want to, in 3 years, Ms. Roby, you wrote, in 3 years, I want to be working as a registered nurse. You've been working in the healthcare for many years. Taking care and helping others is my passion. Starting nursing school, become a CNA, start finding a stable sitter. And the biggest thing that would stop you from achieving that goal is you overcome the obstacle by staying focused. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've been in the medical field already?
Yes.
Okay. What have you been doing there?
Direct care worker.
Okay. And so, but you want to further that and become a registered nurse?
Yeah, I'm actually going. Well, actually, I was never certified for CNA, so I'm in CNA training now.
Okay, good. And it looks like you've also secured your benefits, your public benefits. You've also are currently housed with a housing voucher. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what are you looking forward to most if the court grants you relief today?
So much. I can be a CDL driver. I was actually thinking about that, but I can drive my clients around. I can get back and forth to school without needing somebody to take me or catching the bus. I can drop my daughter off. I can do a lot.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with no license. You can. I done went through so many jobs and couldn't get the job because I didn't have no license. So it stopped me from achieving a lot.
No. Well, you definitely sound like you put some thought into this.
Yes.
Thinking about this for a minute.
Yes.
I have nothing else, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Attorney Horn?
Yes, good job.
Thank you.
Ms. Roby, everything you did is awesome. And I have no objection to the relief being requested today. On behalf of the city, thank you. Thank you for completing the program. Another thing, though, what I really like is that you've like Mr. Hobbs just said, you just really laid out, your vision and you're acting through your vision and it's not going to happen tomorrow, but as you do the steps, it's going to happen as soon after. So good job and congratulations.
Thank you.
So just like everyone else, what have you learned from this participation in the program?
What have I learned? Not to drive. What I was supposed to
How was it benefit? I've seen all the things that it's done to benefit you. I'll take that as a fantastic answer. And who's the only person who's going to stop you from achieving all of those goals?
Me, by procrastinating.
Okay. And you remember that. It's not going to be us stopping you from achieving everything that you set forward to go. You just have to get there. And you got support. I'm sure Mr. Shelton will let you call on him. And if you need some added assistance, he's not just going to drop you off and leave you in the middle of nowhere.
I may not have to call Mr. Shelton.
Okay.
Not even no bus ticket.
Listen, okay. I was about to say, but he's here to support you.
Get a free gas card.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to just continue continuous hindrances, right? Because it seems like you really want to, I want you to reach this goal so that you
Yeah.
can be extremely proud of yourself. And you'll be the only one stopping yourself.
Listen, I'm proud of myself right now, because I probably ain't had license since I was 18.
Okay?
I know this is a major goal for me.
So, with that being said, it is with great pleasure that I am going to grant the defendant's motion for relief from the Street Outreach Court Detroit. I'm going to vacate any judgments that may be out there, default judgments, I apologize, waiver of any court costs and warrant fees, waiver of the local portion of that driver's responsibility fee, so there is a portion that's still left to be paid, if any, dismissal of any unadjudicated
I'm on my way now. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Give you a little knowledge. You're all set, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you so much.
thank you.
I'll see you.
Next, we have Kamaru, Rattray.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much.
No,
All right. Kamar Rattray. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kamari Rattray. This is ticket number SP 1018053, count 1. SP 121083, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket number SP 1210841. Ticket number SP 306411, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 493507, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 493508, counts 1, 2, and 3. Z ticket 2877381, Z ticket 300344421. Case number 217384777, counts 1 and 2. Appearances for the record, starting with the city, please. Thank you, Judge. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, Ms. Rattray?
Yes.
And Mr. Shelton?
Yes.
Thank you. You can put your hands down. Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Shelton, I'd like to start with you. Is it true that my client has sought services from your organization?
Yes.
And when she was seeking those services, was she homeless or high risk of homelessness?
Yes.
And was an action plan created to address the root causes of that homelessness?
Yes.
It looks like she was asked to sign up for benefits, including Medicaid and SNAP, stabilize her current housing situation, apply for a housing voucher, apply and maintain her disability benefits, obtain job placement services as well as job training, and then also comply with probation probation, and as well as register to vote.
Yes.
And to the best of your information, knowledge, and belief, that she substantially completed that action plan.
Yes.
Okay, great. Ms. Rattray, we just heard testimony from Mr. Shelton about all those, all that hard work that What are you looking forward to most?
Do finishing up my CNA,
Okay.
being able to drive and take my clients places.
Okay, good. So, so is it kind of like a home healthcare kind of CNA?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, good. I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel for the city?
Yes, Your Honor. Really good job. Congratulations on completing this program. I know it's not easy, and then you're balancing work and everything like that. And so that's a lot of work. And I have no objection to the relief that you're seeking. And on behalf of the city of Detroit, great job. And also, I really like, and I've seen it in the last 3 clients, is the compassion to care for people. So it takes a lot of courage to do that because it's not always easy. So good job.
Thank
You already know. I'm gonna ask you what did you benefit from being a part of this program?
It helped me benefit by my kids and stuff because I have 5 kids and my niece, because my sister died a year ago. So I have to take them back and forth to school and get back and forth to work, care for my patients. I've been doing it since I was like 17.
Wow.
And I've never been able to take them nowhere because I have my license.
Well, first of all, the court gives you my condolences for the loss of your sister, but I also applaud you in the same for taking on that task of having your sister's kids. What an awesome thing that was for you to do. And that just builds on what Attorney Horn said about your heart for caring and giving. You know, even though it's family, sometimes we don't want to take on family, but for you to do that and take on all the weight of your shoulders, it will bring me great. I am going to vacate any default judgments out there, waive any court costs and warrant fees. I'm going to waive the local portion of that driver's license clearance fee, that $15 portion. I'm going to dismiss any unadjudicated cases. I'm going to close this with improvement. So I'm talking to him, I forget the sign.
Next we have Sadiqa Red.
Sadiqa Red. Ms. Red.
You're all right. Sorry.
How are you today? Good, how are you doing? Super PG. All right now. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sadiqa Red. These are tickets number SP 1114108, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 111887111, SP 1152107 and 2 and 3. SP 1152108 and SP 1239041. Appearances for the record, starting with the city attorney, please.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city.
And Charles House on behalf of Ms. Red. Ms. Red, would you please state your name for the record?
Sadiqa Red.
Gary Shelton, Collinwood, Caruso.
Your Honor, today is the day and time set to hear my client's application for relief from street outreach for Detroit. And in support of that application, I'd like to present testimony of both my client as well as her caseworker, Mr. Shelton.
Absolutely. If you both could please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Right, okay. And Mr.
Yes.
Shelton, thank you so much.
I'd like to start with you, Mr. Shelton. Is it true that my client has sought services from your organization?
Yes,
And at the time, was she homeless or at high risk of homelessness?
yes,
And it was an action plan created to address that root causes of that homelessness.
yes,
It looks like she was asked to sign up for Medicaid and SNAP benefits, get into a shelter, apply for a housing voucher, apply for, maintain her disability benefits, apply for job training, and register to vote.
yes,
And best of your knowledge, information, and belief that she substantially completed that action plan.
yes,
Thank you. Ms. Red, we have heard testimony from Mr. Shelton about the hard work that you've been doing. Are those things that he stated about you true? Yes. And it looks like you're currently You did apply for your Section 8. You're currently in the shelter right now. Is that right?
No.
Oh,
In my aunt's house now.
oh, you got it? Okay.
I have my voucher.
Good.
I got it yesterday, so I'll be looking for my
Oh,
own
you-
home.
That's why we didn't know
Yeah, all
that. Good. That's good news. And then you also have, you do have your healthcare coverage as well.
Yes.
Yep. So I bet you're excited to get out of that shelter, huh?
Yes.
What are you looking forward to most if the court grants you relief?
Enjoy life.
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. Counsel for the city?
Yes, Your Honor. Great job, Ms. Red. Congratulations. I have no objection to the relief that you're seeking. I'm so proud of you. You got your voucher. And you know, those vouchers. Okay, I mean, the change is quick because we just had a conference talking about, you know, the
That's why I didn't have it
cases.
here.
You know, and it's like, wow, change is quick. But I think this is an awesome opportunity, and I really like the Section 8 vouchers because they give quality living, not just, you know, an apartment. You know, some quality because they have to have some standard. Yeah, they have to have some standard, you know, because, you know, it's government, and, you know, that gets you off to a great start, comfortable place to live, and so congratulations.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What did you benefit from this program, Ms. Red?
Trusting people. They pretty much helped me to, you know, see that people out here not trying to do everybody wrong. There are still some good people out here who still want to see other people do good as well. So throughout this program, I appreciated them and a lot of other people that helped me to get to this point too.
That's fantastic. All right, I'm not gonna say much because I'm about to start crying. That was beautiful. I'm proud of you. Keep pushing. And trust is hard. And when you lose trust in people, it's hard to regain that. If you think everyone's gonna come after you and they're gonna do you dirty, and then you stuck out there by yourself, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then, but no, you got a new story now, right?
Yes.
Because you have these wonderful individuals helping you. I'm gonna grant this motion today so that you can be able to apply for your license. So we got people who out here wanna see you win. We do. We wanna see you win and be successful and enjoy life, okay? So it's with great pleasure that I grant defendant's motion for relief from the Street Outreach Court Detroit. I'm going to vacate any default judgments at this time. I'm going to waive any court costs and warrant fees. I'm going to waive that local portion of the driver's reinstatement or clearance fee, dismiss any unadjudicated cases. I'm going to close this with improvement, and I'm going to submit that updated abstract to the Secretary of State's office as soon as you pay any fees.
So I do have to do that here or do I?
So you do it at 36th District Court, okay? So once
And
we
they're
get
not gonna try to
everything to
tackle
the
me and
system,
put me
they are not gonna, don't do it today, but they got.
Sit talking.
No one's gonna tackle you. Give my court clerk a couple of days to be able to do it. You can actually go online too and look up your name, and then it'll tell you exactly, so you can be on the same page and just know what may be left hidden. Because I'm not sure, you know, you may not have any clearance fees, you may have a couple of clearance fees.
I'm ready to pay now.
Okay, all right. You better know what you have, okay? Give my clerk a moment though to put this in.
Yes. That's why I'm here.
So with my getting my license back, hopefully I can be a part of Detroit Force. I want to be a police officer.
Oh, that would be awesome. I don't
I'm
know.
just hoping that I can.
We don't want to do this,
Okay.
okay?
Yay! I like it. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Okay.
Monday it is.
Good to see you, Monday. All right.
You all have a beautiful day.
You too.
And then last last but not least,
Don't leave.
Rashia Wilson.
Rashia Wilson. Last but not least, don't worry.
Save the best for
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm good.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Rashia Wilson. This is case number SP 11744038, count 1. SP 11744043, counts 1 and 2 and 3. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel for the city, please.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city of Detroit.
Charles Hobbs on behalf of Ms. Wilson.
Rashia Wilson.
Gary Shelton.
Your Honor, this is the day and time set to hear my client's application and relief for street outreach for Detroit. And in support of that application, I present testimony of both my client as well as the caseworker, Mr. Shelton.
All right. If you both could please raise your hand, your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Ms. Wilson?
I do.
All right, Mr. Shelton?
I do.
All right, Mr. Shelton, I'd like to start with you. Is it true that my client sought services from the organization?
Yes.
And at the time of seeking those services, was she homeless or at high risk of homelessness?
Yes.
And was an action plan created to address the root causes of that homelessness?
Yes.
Looks like she was to create a vision plan, sign up for benefits, including SNAP and Medicaid, apply for supportive housing, obtain job placement and training services, and then also register to vote.
Yes.
And to the best of your information, knowledge, and belief that she substantially completed that action plan.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Wilson, we just heard Mr. Shelton tell us about some of the hard work that you've been doing. Are those things that he stated about you true?
Yes, sir.
And it looks like from your business statement, you want to become a dental hygienist
Yes, sir.
and a homeowner in the next 3 years.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you put a time date on becoming that dental hygienist?
Yeah, I am going to do it.
Good, good. And have you, it looks like you've applied for your Section 8.
Yes.
You are receiving food assistance and you've also registered to vote. And are you currently, it says that you also have sought training as a dental hygienist?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going to training or talking to sometime next week. I have passed the test score to get into class. So,
Okay.
Good, good. So you got that first step out of the way.
yeah.
Good, glad to hear that. What are you looking forward to most if the court grants you relief today?
Honestly, I'm in the right state. Just staying focused.
Good. I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you. Attorney Horn?
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. What a great job.
you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
This was an awesome story to read as well. I hope you're that person, the dental hygienist, either one of those. So I think you do a great job. You have beautiful teeth too.
Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to do that.
So I have no objection to the relief that you're seeking, and on behalf of the city of Detroit, congratulations.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
So how did you benefit from this program?
I benefit actually a lot. They motivate me. They made me believe in myself. Because at first I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe that I could do anything, and everything's just coming along. Like literally, like everything was just perfect.
And the more that comes along, the better
The
you
better
want.
it gets.
And the more you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Now you got people who are looking for you, like, please be successful, so we can tell you how awesome you are even more when you get down the road. So you do have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
So that'll be fantastic. People won't be scared to come and get their teeth
Oh,
cleaned
yeah.
by you because the teeth look all right. It's scary if you go in there and people don't.
Thank you.
You're like, nah, wait on another hygienist. So it is with great pleasure, ma'am, that I grant the defendant's motion for relief in the street outreach court, Detroit. The court is going to vacate any default judgments, going to waive any court costs and warrant fees. We're going to waive a portion of that driver's reinstatement fee or that clearance fee. I'm going to dismiss any unadjudicated cases. I'm going to close this out with improvement, and I'm going to submit, as soon as you make those payments, to the Secretary of State that you are applicable to try and get that driver's license back, okay?
Okay.
All right, so congratulations
Thank
to
you.
you. We're so proud of you.
Okay. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Congratulations.
I
You are
appreciate
so
it.
very welcome.
This was the medical group.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We're good. I think that's it, Your Honor.
All right, and if there's nothing further, that does conclude this afternoon docket of the Street Outreach Court Detroit. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Great job.